Hi everyone, I'm Zach Fredericks, and this is November 2nd. I'm sorry I got a little water on my shirt. I got a little water on my shirt. I was wetting my hair this morning. Um, and sorry about that. But yes, it's November 2nd. It's 9:33. And I just wanted to give my thoughts. I couldn't wait. I want, I, I couldn't wait. I found out about it Friday. I couldn't wait to give my thoughts on the new Evil Dead series, Ash versus the Evil Dead. And Bruce Campbell is back. Bruce Campbell, he's back as Ash. The premiere episode was October 31st, Halloween, 2 days ago. I found out about it on Friday, October 30th, that it would be premiering the day after on Halloween. I was excited. I wanted to do a review about it right then. I guess you could say it's a review or give my reaction to it on here. I wanted to do it right then, on October 30th, as soon as I found out about it. But I didn't. And then the next day, on Halloween, hours before it came on, I wanted to do a review or a preview, whatever, giving my reaction to what I thought about it and how excited I was about it. I watched it on Stars. I ordered Stars. Listen to me. I didn't have the Stars network because before that I didn't care about it. I ordered because I know it was going to be. At first I was excited. I thought it was going to be on the Sci-Fi channel or something, but then I found out it was on Stars, and that's a channel you have to pay for. If you don't have it, you got to order it and pay for it. I was a little bummed out about that, but I said, fuck it. The next morning on Halloween, I had my NBA channel canceled. Listen to me, people. I had my NBA, because I used to get the NBA, and I love the NBA. I love the NBA. I love sports. Okay, I love my basketball, football, hockey, baseball, boxing, MMA. I love sports, especially basketball. Basketball's my favorite sport. That was why, like 3 years ago or something like that, I ordered the NBA Hardwood Classic. I ordered the NBA Hardwood Classics channel so I could see all the old dunk contests and shit, old All-Star games and old games, Bulls versus Jazz in the finals and Bulls versus Knicks and, Rockets versus Knicks and Pacers, Knicks. I ordered that channel a long time ago so I could see all that stuff. But then I ordered it and I was watching it a lot at first, but then after a while, I wasn't watching it that much. After a while, I stopped watching it that much, not because I don't still love the NBA and not because I don't still love old retro stuff of the NBA, but most of the stuff I find on there is stuff I could find on YouTube, that I watch on YouTube and on the internet. Most of the stuff that they show on the NBA Hardwood Class and all those channels that come in the package, most of it I could see on YouTube, and I always watch a lot of basketball on YouTube. Old Bulls games with Michael Jordan and old dunk contests and newer stuff with Vince Carter, stuff with LeBron James, Kevin Durant. Most of the stuff that they show on the Hardwood channel, and the whole NBA package that came with it, it's a bunch of channels. I can see most of that stuff on YouTube, and I do. I watch basketball all the time. I watch the NBA all the time on YouTube. So I figured it really is, and I don't hardly watch that channel. I got it. I ordered it a few years ago. and I watched it. I watched it for the first few days that I had it, and then after that, I didn't really watch it anymore. So I was just paying for that channel for nothing, wasting money basically. So I got that channel just for the new Ash versus Evil Dead. And whatever else they show on those Stars channels is a extra bonus. But I called up on the morning, October 31st. I called up Time Warner Cable. I called up Time Warner Cable and I had them cancel my NBA channels that I wasn't watching because I could see most of that stuff on YouTube anyway. I had them cancel my subscription to that, and in place of that, get the Stars Network, and just so I could watch the Ash versus Evil Dead is my main reason, and it's a series that's going to come on every week. I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't a movie. Like, I heard the reaction from some people on the internet. Other people were saying that too. The people on AMC Movie News and other people, there was people saying that they were disappointed that it wasn't a movie because I was looking forward to an Evil Dead 4 or Army of Darkness 2, whatever they were going to call it. I was looking forward to that, but and that's what I thought. When I first saw it on the previews on Friday, October 30th, when I first saw the preview, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was a new Evil Dead movie coming. I said, oh, yes! And then later I looked on the internet. As soon as I watched that on there, I looked it up on the internet. I found out it was a series. I was a bit disappointed, but I was like, still, yes, fuck it. Ash is back. So fuck that. Ash is back. God damn it. Ash is back with the chainsaw hand and the gun and everything. My man Ash is back. Hell, fuck yeah. And with Bruce Campbell playing him, not no young Motadox. Shout out to Don Tony on the Don Tony and Kevin Cashel show. I like watching Don Tony. He always says Motadox. He does the wrestling reviews. He always calling people a Motadox. I love using that. Yeah, it wasn't just any Motadox, as Don Tony says. Shout out to Don Tony and Kevin Castle. It wasn't some new guy that is playing Ash. No, it was like, listen, I like the newer Evil Dead movie. I wasn't thrilled about them remaking the original Evil Dead, just like most of the remakes I've seen. It's funny, because it's like a catch-22 with me. Most of the time when I hear that they're remaking an old classic movie, an old movie that was already a hit the first time, and even if it wasn't a hit, but if it was a movie that I saw it and I loved, like especially something I grew up with since I was a child, if it's an old movie that I love the original one, and then when I find out they're remaking it, I'm usually not thrilled, and I'm like, oh, why? But then when I see it, I have to tell you the truth. It's like a catch-22 with me. I'm not thrilled when I hear about they're remaking an old classic movie like King Kong or Charlie's Angels or Dukes of Hazzard or Texas Chainsaw Massacre or whatever. But at the same time, most of the remakes that I've seen were actually good. In most cases, the movies that I've seen, the remake, in most cases, the remakes of movies that I've seen, the newer one has not been, in my opinion, has not been better. I still like the original better, but I've seen some most of these remakes were good or great. Not better than the old one, but I thought the remake of Halloween was great, that Rob Zombie directed. I thought the remake of that was, the remake of Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street, I thought it was good, not great, it was good. but they made it too much of a rip-off of the original one instead of making it like what Rob Zombie did with Halloween. He made it its own thing that it delved deeper into the story of how he became Michael Myers, and it showed you a lot. And the whole movie was like different, And with Freddy, I like that with Freddy they did go deeper into his past and show you how he became a child killer and everything. But I don't think they did that enough. They did that a little bit, but most of the movie was just a rip off of the original, and I thought it was good, but just I was looking forward to if they're gonna remake it, I'd rather them do something different. However, Friday the 13th, the remake, I love that, and I that was one of the, because most of the remakes I've seen, most of the remakes of old movies and old TV shows that I've seen, I have liked or loved. But still, I like the original better. But there are some exceptions, like with the remake of Friday the 13th, the first one. I actually like the remake better than the original from 1980. I actually like the remake, and I love the original, don't get me wrong. I love the whole series, Friday the 13th series, and I love the original part 1 from 1980. But the newer one, I actually like that better than the original, which I did love. And with Evil Dead, I love the original series 1 through 3, and I saw the remake, and then they made a sequel after that. They made a sequel to the remake. I heard about it. I haven't seen that one yet. I gotta see it. But the remake of the original first one, I wasn't thrilled. I didn't like the idea of them remaking it, and that was honest. Before I found out that they were going to be remaking that, I said that was one of the movies that I guessed it. I said, watch, they're remaking all of these movies. It's just become an epidemic now. That they've just been remaking movies, remaking so many movies all at once. Just a flood of them coming in at a time, remakes of old good movies. I said, watch, they're gonna remake the Evil Dead. Watch, I bet you. I don't want them to do it, but I know these are the movies that I guessed that they would remake. Evil Dead, and then they ended up doing it after I predicted they would. Evil Dead 1, Knight Rider, and that show sucked. The new one, the old Knight Rider that I grew up with since I was a child. I had the toys and everything. I had the toy kit that came with the little Michael Knight. I was a big Knight Rider fan since I was about 5 or 4. I grew up with the old series. I loved it. But I knew they would probably remake that, and they did. They remade a new show, and I gave it a chance. It sucked badly. I remember when they came out with the new Knight Rider, I went to the mall. I was in a toy store at the mall. Before the show came out, I saw a whole bunch of new Knight Rider toys that they were coming out with for the new show. The car is actually pretty cool. It was the newer Mustang. It was the newer Mustang that came out that year. It was pretty cool. But not better than the old car in my opinion, the old 80s Trans Am. But the newer car was pretty cool, and I seen when I went to the mall, when I heard about that show on TV, I seen the previews to that show. What was it, 09 it came out? and it said coming in February, the new Knight Rider on NBC. And then I saw it, and it sucked. And I guess that was what a lot of people thought, because that show, it got canceled very fast after it came out. I don't know if it lasted more than one episode. I know it did. I know it didn't last a season. It didn't last for one season until it got pulled. So I guess the popular consensus was most people thought it sucked, like I did. But when I went to the mall before that, I heard about the show on TV. I saw the preview for the show, and then when I went to the mall, I saw a whole line. They had the new Knight Rider figures for that show, the new car with the thing that go whoa, 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 and Knight Rider. So they were getting ready for this to be a big thing. I guess they thought it would do good, because they came out with toys like what they do for Star Wars. Every new Star Wars movie that comes out, they will release the toys and tons of merchandise before the movie even comes out. But in Star Wars' case, they always did good. Every Star Wars that came out, even the prequels that a lot of people complain about, still all of the Star Wars always drew big money. So they always got a lot back from merchandise and from the movie. In the case of this Knight Rider, this new Knight Rider, I guess they bombed miserably, because I saw toys on the shelves of the toy store. I saw toys of the new Knight Rider toys before the show came out, and that show, it didn't last one season. And I saw it. I hated it. Because I don't care if something comes out, a show or a movie or something, I don't care if everybody else likes it or not. If I watch it and I like it, then that's my shit. If I would have watched the new Knight Rider and I liked it, I would have been sad that it got canceled, because everybody else didn't like it. I don't need everybody else to like something for me to like it. You know what I'm saying? Just like TNA now is about to get canceled, okay? They're not doing so good. But me, I love TNA. I love TNA wrestling way better than WWE. I talked about that in an earlier video. And I love ROH better than WWE. And TNA, I love it. TNA has not been doing so good from what I heard. That's why they had to move to a network that's not seen in as many households. But I still watch it and love it. And WWE, I don't care how many people love that. I think it sucks. I don't care how much better they're doing commercially than ROH and TNA. I watch it. I think WWE sucks. And I grew up a WWE, WWF fan since I was a child in the 80s when during the time of the first WrestleMania in 84, 85, 84, that's about when I got into wrestling. And I grew up with WWF, And but now I think it sucks. I don't care how many viewers they get and how much merchandise they sell. I think it's garbage. TNA is about to go out of business because not that many people are watching it. Not that many people are going to the events. So business-wise, they're not doing too good. But I hope TNA. I hope TNA stays. I hope they find a way to keep it on the air and so it stays in business, because I think TNA has been great for like the last more than a year, for like the last 2 years, but with this Knight Rider, most people didn't like it, and I agree that it sucked. And I know I'm going on. I often do this. I sidetrack. My main point is talking about the Evil Dead, the new the new Evil Dead series, Ash versus Evil Dead, and that's what I wanted to talk about, the new series. Um, and it premiered October 31st, 2 days ago. But I just wanted to get into my point about remakes, and with the Evil Dead remake, I wasn't happy that they were remaking it. But then when I saw the previews, and I said, it looks like I still prefer the old Evil Dead, but it looks like it'll be alright. And then I gave it a chance. I watched it on DVD. I loved it. I loved the newer Evil Dead. I like they stuck with some basic things that when you do a remake, you have to do some things the same, but for the most part, they made it its own movie with a different plot twist, a different ending, and it was great. I loved the remake of Evil Dead. I loved it. I thought it was great, but I still like the old one better. I still like the original first Evil Dead better, and I like the original series better. But the new one I thought was great. I loved it, even though I still prefer the older series. Maybe it's the nostalgia connected with it. That's what it usually is. The newer one definitely had better special effects and was more sophisticated in production. But still, the old Evil Dead, I got that nostalgia. It's that nostalgia connected with it that makes me like that one better, I'm still more of a fan of the original first Evil Dead and the original series. But, and then with this new Ash, man, with this new Ash versus Evil Dead, and I'm glad they brought Bruce Campbell back to play it, not some new guy, it's Bruce Campbell, he, and, I saw the previews looked hot, and I saw I got up that morning, I canceled my NBA channels because I wasn't watching them, I was just paying money for that, so I could replace it with Stars. I ordered Stars Network that morning just to see the premiere of Ash vs. Evil Dead, and to watch it's a new show that comes on every week, and whatever other movie, because it's a bunch of channels only for $12.99. It's that show and that channel that Ash versus the Evil Dead comes out, and then it's a whole bunch of other channels that come with it that show other movies for $12.99. I thought that was a cool deal, but I just bought it just to see that, I bought it just to be able to watch that Ash versus Evil Dead series every week, and everything else, whatever other good movies that they show on that channel and the other Stars channels that come with it, that's a bonus, okay? That is just an extra. But I bought it. I wouldn't even care about all the other good movies and shows that they show on those Stars channels. I just bought it to watch the Ash versus Evil Dead, And even if I watched it and I thought it sucked, I would just order it. It was worth it to order it. It was worth it to order it just to see the premiere episode. And then if I thought it sucked, then I could call the cable and cancel my subscription, But I thought it was great. I saw it and it lived up to expectations. As soon as I saw the previews on TV on October 30th, I went on the internet and I saw a lot of other people's reaction from it, because people have been knowing about this for months. Because when I saw it on TV, when I first saw the preview of it, I went on the internet and I saw videos of people that they were commenting about, that they were doing reviews about it, and it showed people's reaction to it. and there were videos on there that were up for 3 months, and that people giving their reaction to the Ash vs. Evil Dead. I just found out about it on October 30th, the day before it came out. I had just found out about it on Friday, the day before it came out, and I was excited as hell, like, yes. And it looked like a preview for a new movie. I said, yes, Evil Dead 4, but and it said premieres October 31st. I thought it was a new movie that was coming out a few months from now, and it said premiere October 31st on Halloween. I said, that's tomorrow. Yes. And because as Sam Raimi said, so they had Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell, they were talking. I saw the I saw a Stars premiere. I saw this. I looked on the internet, and they showed the Stars press conference for it or whatever, and they had Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell, and Lucy Lawless was there. I guess she's gonna be in the future episodes. I don't know. Was she in that first one? Was she one of the zombies or something? Because I didn't see her. But I seen her at the press conference. It was Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi and them. And Sam Raimi, he was saying that it was him and another guy. That he was saying that it was him and another guy, that they had written a script for a new movie. They had written the script for it to be a new movie, but then he decided to make it into a show, and he said the first 5 episodes of the show was what they had originally written as a movie, and instead he decided to break it down into a show. And they said they shot 10 episodes already. They said they shot 10 episodes of the show already. And that's cool, man. I'm looking forward to it. I wish they would have made those first 5 episodes that they said at first it was a movie, but then they decided to make it into the first 5. I wish it would have premiered as a movie, even if it's not at the movies. Fuck it. I would rather every new movie that I'm looking forward to see come out on TV for free. Or even on the Stars network that you pay for monthly. I loved it, the fact that if it was a new movie, just because it doesn't premiere in the theaters doesn't mean it's not going to be good. And it was coming out a day after I heard about it. Hell yeah! I thought it was a movie, Evil Dead 4, that it was coming out as a made-for-TV movie, and not as not in the theater. And I was excited, but they said as a series. I said, okay, that's cool. I wish what they would have done is done what he originally planned. Make the first 5 episodes a movie. Make the first 5 episodes a movie. Make it a movie, and then the other, because they said they shot 10 episodes, the other episodes will spin off from that. Make it a made-for-TV movie, that's a 2-hour long, or 101, or an hour and 40-something minutes long, a movie for TV, and then the rest of the episode, the series, it spins off of that movie. The other 5 episodes they shot, and then whatever episodes they make after that. I hope it's a series that does good and continues for a long time. I think that's how they should have done it. Maybe they can. I wish Sam Raimi or whoever is in charge of that, I wish they would change their mind. And they showed us the first episode, which is part of the They wanted it to be a movie first. They showed us that. Why don't they have that? Why don't they have that as a preview for the new movie, and take the first 5 episodes and make that all a movie that you come out with next week. Next week, when you show it, that premiere that you show that was supposed to be the first episode, piece that together with the other 4, piece all the first 5 episodes together, and then next week you show it from the beginning. What you saw last week, it was the beginning of the movie, and people, just to see what else happens, they'll be willing to watch that again. You show that what was the first episode last week, make it a movie, like you were going to do. Make the first 5 episodes a movie, just have it run through with no credits until the very end, and you start with what you showed last week, and that is the beginning of the movie, and you started over from that and show it all the way through, and make it one movie, one whole made-for-TV movie, and then the other 5 episodes, the other ones you made, that's when you'll start the series off of the movie, which is the first 5 episodes. Show it. That's how you do it. Those other episodes will spin off of the movie, which was the first 5 episodes. Make it one movie, and then you have every other episode continue off of that, and whatever new episodes you make, you continue the series like that. I think that would be cool. That's an idea I have. Sam Raimi, if you're listening, and whoever else is in charge, Sam Raimi and whoever is in charge of that, if you're watching this and listening, I think that's what you should do. Make the first 5 episodes a movie like you were gonna, or even if you're gonna keep on releasing it as a series, even if you're gonna keep on showing it as a series every week, okay, do that. But when you come out with the video, when you come out with the DVD release, have the first 5 episodes. Have a DVD you could buy. Where it's the first 5 episodes put together as one movie. Where it's put together as, on the DVD, they're put together as one movie. And you don't show the ending credits to all those episodes. They're combined as one movie. And you release the first 5 episodes like you were gonna when you release it on DVD. Release it as a movie, as a whole movie, the first 5 episodes, and then you have special features on the DVD, special cast interviews and behind the scenes footage and stuff, and special extras on the DVD. And you could make a DVD where the first 5 episodes, like you were gonna do, the first 5 episodes is a movie, and then the other episodes of, I don't know how long the season's gonna be, make the first season, the DVD of the first season, make it the first 5 episodes, you show it on DVD as one movie, and then every other episode after that from the season is shown as as one individual episode each. I think that's what they should do. And then, of course, with special extras and cast interviews and all that stuff. You can make several DVDs. You can make one DVD that is the movie. And you don't have to call it Evil Dead 4. You just call it Ash vs. Evil Dead, the movie. And you could have that be on one DVD. You can have that be on one DVD. And then after that, you show special extras, cast interviews, and backstage stuff, and and then you make other DVDs from that first season where it's all the episodes that come after, that spin off of that movie. I think that's how they should do it when they release the DVDs. I think it'll be cool. That'll be cool. So then people, the Evil Dead fans, those of us who are a little disappointed those of us who are a little bit disappointed that it wasn't a new movie coming out, you could kind of make a compromise and release it on DVD where it is one movie. The first 5 episodes, you said that was going to be a movie. You could release it on DVD like those first 5 episodes is one movie. The first 5 episodes or the first 4 episodes would release it on DVD as one movie, whether you're going to put it on the same DVD as the episodes or if you're going to put it on its own separate DVD and then with cast extras and behind the scenes stuff, and then you put the episodes that spin off after that on other DVDs. However you're going to do it, release that on DVD as a movie. When you release it on DVD, release the first 5 episodes as one movie, and then all the other episodes that come after it in that season, you release them as separate episodes, as individual episodes. And then of course with cast and crew interviews and behind the scenes footage and all that stuff, And I think that would be great. I think that would be the best way to release it, so that you can make so that could be your compromise to make with the fans. Those of us like me who were a little bit disappointed that it wasn't a movie, you can make that compromise when you release it on DVD. Release the first 5 episodes as one whole movie, and then all the episodes after that for the series, you release them as their own individual episodes. I think that's a way to do it, to make a compromise with the fans who wanted to see a 4th Evil Dead movie, And you could call it Ash vs. Evil Dead. Ash vs. Evil Dead the movie. And then every other episode that comes out that season, and for the seasons to come, will be Ash Evil Dead, just Ash Evil Dead, Ash versus the Evil Dead, the show. But still, that's the only little quirk I have about it, is that I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't a whole movie. But I'm still excited that Ash is back. The Evil Dead is back. Ash is back. Hell yeah. And it's the original. I thought, like I said, I thought the remake was great, but I still am a bigger fan of the original, And I'm glad it's back. And as far as remakes, that was, well, I'll do another video about remakes, because I was getting into that, and now I feel like talking about that. I'll do another video about remakes. This is about the new Ash vs. Evil Dead, and how excited I am about it. And I thought it was great, Yes, Ash vs. Evil Dead. I love it, and I can't wait to see the new episode this week. I guess it's every Saturday, I guess. I can't wait to see the new episode this week, and I love it. I'm excited, and you people who are excited as me, or leave your comments below. Anybody who has a comment, leave your comments below. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button if you like, and I'll see you later. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Goodbye.